Hey y'all, this is Mrs. Wethington, and this is the tutorial that I promised since I could not get the iPad to cooperate, or maybe maybe it was user error. Either way. So over here, let's put our first and last name in the top right corner. I'm putting Mrs. Wethington because that is my name. However, please do not put Mrs. Wethington. Please put your first and last name. Today's date is August 27th, and you all are block 1, but if block 2 or block 3 are watching this, just go in and fill in your block. So up here, I want you to write ELA and just abbreviate it BOY for beginning of year assessment study guide. And just put in parentheses extra because this is extra information. Okay, so our learning target, which I'm not going to write down because it's already written on the other study guide that I have for you, is that you're going to demonstrate that you understand and you know what the expectations are from the syllabus and text structure, point of view, digital etiquette, stuff of that nature. So we went over all of the other stuff, but what we did not go over was some of the Growing Up Pepsi information and also the social studies information. I'll go in and start with the social studies information just because it's short. So I'm going to change colors just so we know that it's a different topic. Oh no, grab my, lost my bracelet there. Okay, so social studies. Component. And component just means part. So just the social studies part of the assessment. It is a test, so it is a major grade. And also it will be a separate SchoolNet assignment. So it will be a SchoolNet social studies assignment, which don't worry about that. I'll send you the link and the code and all that tomorrow. And it is separate from the ELA. And it is a major grade, which I've already told you, and it is just your Unit 1 vocabulary. That you've been doing on Quizlet. And again, I'll post all of this. All right, so getting back to the Growing Up Pepsi. When I was reading through your questions, there were a few things that stuck out to me that we probably needed to talk about. And I should probably grab my computer so I can read back through. Oh no, sorry. I just plugged my computer into my printer, so I almost had a catastrophe with that. Okay, so I need some Growing Up Pepsi questions. All right, so here in the middle, I want you to write Growing Up Pepsi review. Put Growing Up Pepsi in quotations, and you do that because it is an article in a magazine. You always use quotations for magazines. And I will actually want you to know that, so I'll write that down. Okay, so sorry y'all, I'm having technical difficulties today. Let me do it this way. Okay, sorry y'all, I'm being slow today. So using the central idea is just the idea that drinking a cold cola, or in this particular situation, Pepsi, brings back childhood memories. So central idea, and this was a question that I answered for you to model how you restate the question and answer in complete sentences, but I'm going to write it here too. So central idea is the author has fond memories of drinking Pepsi throughout his childhood. Okay, so what is happening in the introduction? What clues from the introduction show the reader that this is not a recent event? All right, some of you were a little confused about this question, so I actually have a paper copy of it here, and I'm going to go through that with you. So let's see, this is paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you're wondering why a paragraph starts like right here, like how this is its own paragraph, anytime a person is speaking, and I realize that this is a thought, but it's like spoken in his head, anytime a person is speaking, that starts a new paragraph. So that's what that's about. All right, so at room temperature, Pepsi hisses and foams way more than when it's cold. That's one reason why the 5-year-old is pouring wee shots of warm cola into jelly jars for his Raggedy Andy and Leo lion. So please highlight, at room temperature, Pepsi hisses and foams way more. That's one reason why the 5-year-old is pouring wee shots of warm cola into jelly jars for his Raggedy Andy and Leo lion. Okay, so here's some stuff. Hot Pepsi foams more. The person that we're talking about here is 5, and he's pouring shots into jelly jars. And when they say jelly jars, it's like a jar that when you're finished and all the jelly's gone, you wash it and you use it as like a little cup. I don't know if y'all do that. We do that. Raggedy Andy and Leo the lion. Hold on, y'all.
Student lunches are here. Student lunches are here.
Those things are dolls. So it's a 5-year-old pouring cola into his jars because he's like serving the animals like he's at a bar in a Western saloon. Okay, as you just heard, I have to take my children to go get their lunches. I am going to stop this video now, and then we're going to have a 2-part of this video. So this is just going to be all kinds of crazy. So I will be right back.